Hello everyone, LTS is back with another video, and today on the bench we have another SONY WM D3 professional Walkman. Let's see, well, casing looks kind of newish, except for that plastic is missing right over here, plastic film actually. Otherwise, it's like new condition. Very beautiful. Okay. Okay, we have the same issue as with previous WMD3, so that this glass is no longer sticked correctly to the tape door. Otherwise, the head and everything else looks very nice. Okay, maybe let's do a quick check. We have power supply right over here. And let's just see. Yeah, we have that clicky clacky sound. Yeah. So we all know what do we have to do right over here. This time I will do some experiment with center gears from Germany. I got those, and those are snap-on things. These ones. We will see how good or bad they are, but instantly regarding geometry, they looks promising actually. Yeah. Okay, so let's just, I think, start from removing the tape door. I like that feature of button staying in the lid. That's quite nice. Instantly, let's use some sticky tape right over here so that vicious spring would not fly away. Okay, so as we all know, it's quite easy. We have to basically lift up the PCB, and we will from then we will be able to access all the tape transport components. So at first let's remove this bracket. Okay, so for better convenience, let's unsolder those few wires. Now we should be fine to just move it around like that. And we are. Okay. So that belt is turning it into the mush. And we have gear split right over here. Quite usual things, yeah. I think that let's first of all try to clean that messy stuff. Gear is split. I'd like to show it to you. As you can see, right over here, we have a crack, yeah? Okay, it is working, but not the best gear. I think that they have changed something in the manufacture process, and maybe those are just printed by the 3D printer. Good, let's change this center gear. And from what I can see, someone already was inside this device. 100% somebody was inside. Okay, we'll definitely have to replace that idler. Okay, let's try to install this one. I would not say that this is snap-in replacement or ease replacement. Let's clean this part. And that washer should stay in right over here. And don't forget to clean that magnet. Capstan ring. Let's use new one. Yeah, the gear is quite stable. Okay. Then we can put back this one, but before doing that, let's just clean this mess over here. Alignment is very critical of that gear. And we're still having that bump, small bump down right in here. Okay, now it is better. Good. Let's just put that gear back. I think a bit higher voltage would be a bit nicer. Okay, I think it should be all right. I think it is fine because we are using only 63 something, like 63 milliamperes. And yes, we need the belt. Okay, so there is one option how you can repair those old gears that are broken. We have to use some super glue into that split space, yeah, liquid one, and we just have to fill those gaps. Then let's remove it and let's squeeze it very hard. Yeah, and then after that procedure you have to drill it just a tiny bit. That's how you can repair those cracks. It would not hold for a long time, but as for simple repair it would work just fine. Okay, so let's put back the belt. All right, okay, this part is also not glued. Let's use some super glue right over here. We have to put a little bit of grease right over here. We can lock some screws down. It's not necessary, but we can do that while we are here. Okay, we are spinning. Very good torque. Very good. Actually, let's make it in play mode. Also just perfect. And tape transport is super quiet. And this is always a good thing. And let's clean that capstan because we have some oil on it. Okay, what about fast forward? Okay, it is doing that. Let's put then some cassette, shall we? Headphones and pause is working. Okay. And tape transport is super quiet. And let's check the functionality. Fast forward. This is capstan. We will have to oil it. Yeah. Definitely we have to oil that capstan. But otherwise, very nice. That was just a bit complex to install that gear. But it is working just perfectly fine. We will see also the results wow and flutter a bit later, and let's hope that they will be good. Yeah, okay, about that capstan. Okay, and we have right over here one screw. Okay, so right now this part should just go away, and we can unscrew that one so that we could lift up this thing. Yeah, we don't have much space right over here. Actually, we do not have any space over here. Okay, let's try, maybe that would be enough. Okay, maybe we will be able to do that procedure from right over here. Let's add up some oil, just a tiny bit. We don't need anything crazy in the right over here. Finally, we are almost into place. And the roller on that side there is, and on this side we do not have one. Yes, on both sides they look perfect. Let's put back this screw. And now the most funny part. Okay, so white is on the right and red is on the left. Okay, so maybe at first let's connect that red wire, then white wire. Damn, those are so small wires. Okay, so for the head, I think let's do something like 280. Okay, so at this time we can put back this thing. Good. Right now I think at first I will check the azimuth, and then we will check playback levels, and of course tape speed and wound flutter. So at first I will do the azimuth and I will put in some photos. Okay, so I have already set the levels and azimuth. Right now let's set tape speed and let's see. Okay, so we are low at speed. Wow, and flutter I would say is alright.
Okay.
Good, let's try to change it to better value. Okay. It is very picky. Service manual asks for 2%. Let's make it right over here, and I think that this is gonna be just perfect for this device. Okay, so that's it with the speed adjustment, and at last I would like to check frequency response of this unit. Let's see how good frequency response we have. White noise and okay, not the best one so far. This is a normal tape. Okay, so right now, so this is what frequency response we have from this device. It's not bad, but it's not the best one actually that I have seen. Yeah. So that's it about the frequency response. Okay, so what have I done? Customer asked if I can do some mods for this device, and I have done some. So I have replaced those headphones output capacitors to much higher value, so that we can enjoy a bit more low frequencies. Also, I have changed those two capacitors to the higher value because it was 10 microfarad I think once, and I have added 47 microfarads once, and those also increasing low end quite a bit. Also, I have added for playback correction capacitors just to get a bit nicer and a bit more steady that high frequencies curve, frequencies response curve, yeah, actually. Okay, so right now let's just I think assemble device, yeah, and then we will be able to do some testing. Tape door glue is already cured. Okay, let's do some testing a bit. So at first, maybe let's check frequency response. Let me try to somehow squeeze into that small space that we have right over here. Okay, so let's put in frequency response tape, and where are you? Right over here. Okay, so I can put it into the headphones, I think, easily. Okay. And maybe let's add up some volume. So as you can see, we gained quite a bit more low end, and also straighten it up a bit that high frequencies. Okay, so this is the situation that we have right now. About the frequency response, of course, there is where are you? We can try and test recording. So let's use maybe, okay, where is that lead? Right over here. Let's input some signal. This is just for monitoring. And put in the pause and record. Okay. So actually frequency response even of that input is not the best one. We have drop out from like 10 kilohertz, as you can see. Yeah. So maybe some operational amplifiers are a bit degraded. This could be also the reason. Yeah, let's a bit, I think, remove. Okay, this is the sound. And this is input. Maybe let's do something like -20, like that. Okay. Let's make it 0. And let's pause and record. Okay, so we are recording right now. And I think that this is enough. Let's rewind and let's play. And this is what frequency response we have after recording. It records actually quite well. Not bad at all. Yeah? Okay, so I think let's just summarize everything and maybe let's test it with some music. I have already listened a bit to it and it sounds very nice. Bass is right now much nicer to listen. Okay. Phones. Yeah. Then rewind. Fast forward. Play. Okay, so this is gonna be it regarding this nice Sony professional Walkman, WM D3 or TC D3, you name it. So this was quite standard repair procedure. We had to change idler, belt, center gear, relubricate everything that is needed in the tape transport. Also, we have to do that frequency response adjustment a bit for this one and change those output capacitors. And in the end, we have very nice performing device. So real professional Walkman. Okay guys, so that's it. I hope you liked the video. As always, please consider supporting my channel. Also, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Magic.